week been for you? I mean, you're in a bowl game, every year. You've been a head coach here.
It's great. I love seeing the players have a good time, and I especially like that if they're able to then switch gears and practice well and prepare well. And I think they respect our opponent. So that part has been easier than maybe sometimes it has been in the past. I think that it's fun for the families of coaches and players to actually see some of the rewards of having a good season and some of the benefit by how they're cared for at a bowl game. But then also firsthand to watch their husbands or families go off to practice and all the time they're in meetings. So it just seems to complete the perspective a little bit clearer for everyone.
Talk about how your team recovered. I mean, like you said, they had to kind of get a different focus, and you guys lost a couple of games over. Talk about that.
It really, the most heartbreaking or heartfelt loss, while they all are difficult, the loss to Texas was a very difficult game, and then responding from that in a loss to our rival in a game we did not play well. And then carrying that into trailing to Utah State. And so that kind of stretch of a loss to Texas, a loss to Utah, and then trailing Utah State was what prompted the move and the change of quarterback. Once that happened, the team seemed to stabilize, become re-energized, and take on an identity of more resiliency than what we had. And I'm not sure we would have been able to get to that point. As I say, every year the losses propel our team forward, probably more than the wins do. And I learned more. And so I think without those, we wouldn't have been the same football team. With those, we've become a very good football team. And I think one that has a chance to win 10 games, to finish in the top 25 again. And very few teams have been able to do that as consistently as we have. But we also know that this particular game and this particular opponent, it's going to be difficult.
If you're fortunate enough to reach 10 wins by getting a win Friday, it'll be 5 in 6 years. How significant is that to you?
Well, what it shows, and the research that our sports information staff has passed on, not many have done that. And so, number one, it's difficult on any year to get 10 wins, but if you're able to do it 5 out of 6 years, that puts you among the nation's elite, which is what our program strives to do. And I'm not sure from any of our critics or skeptics if they'll even acknowledge that. Maybe we'll have to do it 10 years in a row, and then maybe we'll wear them down. But that's okay. To me, it would be a significant accomplishment.
You've talked about your admiration for the service academies in the past. How much have you enjoyed this experience of the bowl that's centered on the military?
It's really cool because from my perspective, everything in Division I athletics can be overdone. From the facilities, the recruiting process, the way you travel, all those things, they're nice, but easy for players and young people to lose perspective. This is still college athletics. It's still about education at BYU. There's a huge faith-based element. Now when you have a chance to play in a bowl game that is honoring the armed forces, that seems to fit more cohesively with our approach. And while I can't say that our players have embraced that to the same level maybe as I have, it makes sense to me.